In the next problem, number 8, actually I just realized that I think I skipped number 7, so the numbering went from 6 to 8. There was no number 7. So we're going to condense this log expression. Notice that it's the difference between two log expressions. Well, we know that ln of a minus ln of b is equal to the ln of a over b. But that doesn't work when we have a 7 as a coefficient, 7 times log ln of a minus 3 times the ln of b. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of these coefficients, I guess I'll call them. So the way we do that is use the power rule. That 7 needs to go up as an exponent there. This 3 will go up as an exponent there. So using the power rule, we get ln of w minus 2 in parentheses to the 7th minus ln of z cubed. Now we can apply this quotient rule. So we're going to get ln of this over this. This w minus 2 to the 7th over z cubed. Simple as that. ln w minus 2 to the 7th over z cubed. All right, now let's take a look at number 9. Number 9 says we need to solve this equation. So you need to tell me what x is equal to. Now what we want here is to have an exponential equal to an exponential. So we need to rewrite this. Well, radical 7 is 7 to the 1/2. So we have 7 raised to the x minus 2 over 6 is equal to 7 to the 1/2 power. And remember, if you've got two exponentials equal, where the base is the same, if these are equal, that means the exponents are equal. So all we need to do is set x minus 2 over 6 equal to 1/2 and solve for x. So remember, when you have a fraction equals a fraction, the cross products are equal. So 2 times x minus 2 is equal to 1 times 6, which is 6. Divide both sides by 2 and we get, I don't need parentheses anymore, x minus 2 equals 3. Adding 2 gives us x equals 5. And we can double check to make sure that this gives us a half. X is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 over 6 indeed is 1/2. Okay, number 10. Solve this equation. Well, it's got a log in it. So I think it would be easier to rewrite this as an exponential equation. Actually, it'll make it very simple. It'll get rid of the log. And remember, just rewrite this as an exponential would give us 6 to the 2 is equal to x plus 7. 6 to the 2 equals x plus 7. So x is equal to 6 squared minus 7. What is that? 36 minus 7 is 29. And we can double check it. If you plug in a 29 here, you're going to get 36 in the parentheses. The exponent you raise 6 to get 36 is indeed 2, because 6 squared is equal to 36. Number 11. Well, we're solving an exponential equation. What I want to do is get the exponent, the portion that's raised to the exponent all by itself. And that means I want this, e to the 3y all by itself. This negative 3 is not being raised to the exponent. So I need to get rid of that negative 3 by dividing both sides by negative 3. So that's going to cancel, and I'll get e to the 3y on that side. And let's see, it'll be positive, and 42 divided by 3 is 14. Okay, so now there's two ways we can look at this. I have the y in the exponent. I need to get that down to the base level, which means I could take the log of both sides, the natural log of both sides, or simply rewrite this as a log equation. If we do that, it'll look exactly the same. If we rewrite this like a log equation, I would get this. The base of the exponent is the base of the log, and then the exponent is 3y and then 14. Now let me just double check that. E to the 3y equals 14. That's correct. So the equivalent exponential is this. So remember that log base, that's correct. Log base e. So that means that log base e, you could leave it like that if you want, but we normally do ln for log base e. All we have to do is divide both sides by 3 or multiply by a third. Now, one thing you definitely don't want to do is when you divide by 3, don't just change this into ln of 14 over 3. That's not what it is at all. It's the whole thing over 3. In other words, I'm going to multiply by 1/3, and I would get 1/3 ln 14 equals y. So that's the answer. And you could write it like ln 14 all over 3 if you like. 1/3 ln 14. So I'd mentioned you could take the ln of both sides. And why would I want to do that? Well, if I take the ln of both sides, ln of e to anything is just the anything. Remember, that's log base e of e to the 3y. That would just give me 3y on the left-hand side. And we'd get 3y equals ln 14. And then you divide both sides by 3 or multiply both sides by a third, and you get the same thing.